Hi, Ron Silico here. What I want to talk about in this video today is the concept of ownership. And I'm not speaking about the concept of owning a business or something of that nature. It's more about ownership of your actions or sometimes the result of your inactions. Ownership's important. I don't know too many people that don't own when something goes well. Now, they may deflect and give credit to others, but they're perfectly willing to accept the compliments, the congratulations for something that goes well. And well, they should. They deserve that. If they created that and contributed to that outcome, they deserve to get ownership of the result. The challenge is, and we could all do better jobs at this, try not to deflect, rationalize, make excuses, or lie, is owning when we're responsible for something that does not go well. Taking ownership of it, not only that, taking ownership, making people aware of it. What's the impact? What's the harm? What are some solutions? Here's the actions. Here, this is what our this is what the timetable for those actions to take place, and this is the anticipated result to get us back or exceeding the level of service that we had before the situation. Very fortunate to have and work with great team members that take ownership, and just recently had a great example that I wanted to share with the audience. Had a staff member, Dean Smith, one of our, he, not one of our, he is in fact our physical facilities manager. Great example of taking ownership. This past weekend on Sunday, we had a pool filter motor go out. That in and of itself is a situation that causes us to close the pool and fix the motor. Normally in these situations, we have backup motors on hand. We did not have the backup motors on hand. Dean took ownership of this. He came to me, shared what the problem was, not only with the motor going down, but we also did not have a backup in place. He took responsibility for that. Noble in of itself. He went above and beyond that. He explained what his plan of action was going to be. In his next breath, he said, there aren't parts places open today. It's a Sunday. I will call first thing in the morning. I will try and source a location that's close to us and try and get the motor back on hand on Monday. Came in Monday morning, found that part, then took ownership and responsibility enough to personally drive 2 hours one way, pick up the motor, load it up, 2 hours back, got back around 5 o'clock. Instead of going home and saying, well, this is something we'll take care of tomorrow, he stayed an extra 5 hours to move that motor. This is a motor that weighed close to 300 pounds. Arrange help to move the motor, take it down to the filter room, and then install it. So, what did Dean do? He took ownership. He was honest about the situation. He explained the impact. This was going to be an impact that we were going to feel facility wide. We had to let customers know about it. We had to displace some customers that were going to be using that area. It's going to lead to some levels of customer dissatisfaction, but that's our impact. And what can we do to mitigate that and then recover it? Dean next proposed a solution. I'm going to find the I'm going to find where I can get the motor. I'm going to drive to get it. I'm going to pick it up and bring it back and then install it. Now, some of those customers may be not happy that we had to take that action and close the pool. It's just a reality. Sometimes mistakes happen on a daily basis, but are people taking ownership and then taking steps to resolve it? We let customers know that we did the best we could. We let the staff know. It was an inconvenience for staff because they had to let customers know about it as well. But Dean's customer recovery was exceptional because he kept everyone in the loop, he told people what was going on, and he moved forward with the solution and executed it. There's situations that in facilities, other facilities, where that situation could have taken days or even a week or two to resolve based on, well, maybe we're just going to wait for the motor to come in, or I'm just not going to move that quickly on it. Dean took action and resolved it so quickly. And that's the best we can do in customer situations. We're not going to be perfect all the time. We need to be empathetic, listen to concerns, and if they're legitimate concerns, most customers feel that their concerns are legitimate. I don't want to demean that and not make that a small point, but we have to come up with solutions and tell the customer what we can or can't do. In this case, in a lot of the situations I was just talking about, the customers were our staff and helping them deliver the services that they're trying to provide for our external customers. But Dean took these steps and took great action, and this was the epitome of taking ownership and customer recovery. And when you have team members that do that, embrace it, share their stories, and make it part of your culture, because that'll help other people step forward and help them resolve these situations and take ownership of, this is a situation, this is reality, I screwed up, this is how I'm going to make it better, or I need your help to do this to make it better. Embrace that as part of your culture and share that story with others so they understand that that's an ideal part of your culture. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.